Stars burned sharp against the endless black as the UNS Resolute carved through Elithar space in 2287. Captain Nora Vega stood on the bridge, her miner's frame compact but unyielding, a pendant from her late brother glinting at her neck. At 38, her hazel eyes held the grit of asteroid belts and the fire of Earth's defiance. The United Nations of Sol had sent her to answer a plea, a cry from the Elithar conquered, a fragile coalition under siege by the Krath Dominion. The galaxy called for saviors. Earth sent its deadliest, the Ironborn, forged on a world that broke the weak. "Captain, incoming transmission," said Commander Aisha Khan, tactical officer, her fingers dancing over her console. "It's faint, not ours." Her voice was steady, but her dark eyes flicked with urgency. She'd lost family to raiders, knew the cost of delay. Vega crossed to her station, boots heavy on the Resolute's deck. "Clean it up, Aisha." Khan nodded, tweaking dials. "Got it, ma'am. Playing now." The view screen crackled, revealing Envoy Silra of the Elithar, her translucent skin shimmering, eyes like liquid starlight. Her voice trembled, soft as a breeze. "This is a plea to Earth. The Krath Dominion harvests our worlds, draining our people's life force. 5 colonies are lost. We are no warriors. Tales speak of the Ironborn, beings from a brutal world. If true, you are our hope." The message looped, then faded. Silence gripped the bridge. Engineer Lila Chen, tinkering at a panel, broke it. "Ironborn? That's us?" Dr. Elias Morrow, scientist, looked up, his gray hair mussed. "It's what they call humans. Earth's gravity, storms, predators. Most species evolve on gentle worlds. Ours is a crucible." Vega's jaw set. Ironborn. She liked it. "Aisha, send this to Sol Command. Lila, plot the fastest route home. We're taking this to the UN." 3 weeks later, Vega stood in the UN's Grand Assembly. New York's lights dimmed as Salra's plea played. Representatives murmured, faces tense. Admiral Lin, Sol Navy Chief, spoke. "The Elithar Concord is real, 18 light-years out, peaceful, advanced, but defenseless. The Krath are predators, harvesting bioenergy." A Brazilian delegate asked, "Why risk Earth's fleet?" Vega's voice cut through. "Because if the Krath win, we're next." Debate raged, caution versus action. A Chinese delegate stood. "If we wait, the Krath grow stronger. Better to fight with allies now than alone later." The vote was tight, but Earth chose war. Vega returned to the Resolute, now leading 14 Sol warships, humanity's finest, armed with a prototype graviton matrix, a device to bend gravity itself. The galaxy would learn what Ironborn meant. "All ships ready, Captain," Aisha reported, her console glowing. Vega nodded, her pendant cold against her skin. "Signal the fleet. Jump on my mark." Stars stretched as the Resolute leaped to FTL, gravity pressing Vega's chest. In her quarters, she studied Elithar data. Low-gravity worlds, lush, no predators. Krath were multi-limbed, bio-armored, their harvesters like floating fortresses. A message from her niece, Lila's sister, blinked. "Kick their asses, Aunt Nora. Come home." 2 months out, the fleet found wreckage near Elithar 3, a gas giant. "Elithar scout ship, destroyed," Aisha scanned. "Krath energy trail heads to Elithar Vi." Vega's eyes hardened. "Follow it. Weapons hot." The Resolute led, its hull scarred but fierce. Elithar V loomed, its violet clouds swirling. Krath harvesters in orbit, siphoning bioenergy from glowing pods below. "We're hailed," Aisha said. The screen showed Silra, thinner, her shimmer dull. "Ironborn, you came," she whispered, awed. "Krath drain our people. Their fleet nears, hundreds." Vega's voice was steel. "Sol sent us to stop them, Envoy. Can you fight?" Silra's eyes dimmed. "We lack the strength." Vega grinned. "Good thing we brought plenty." The Resolute's shuttle descended to Elithar V's surface. Vega with Aisha, Elias and Lila. Crystal spires rose through mist, delicate as glass. Silra greeted them, her frame fragile, bowing low. "Welcome, Ironborn." Earth's gravity made Vega's steps heavy, but Elithar's 0.6G felt like freedom. The air, oxygen-rich, sharpened her senses. Silra stared. You move like mountains. Inside a spire, the Elithar council sat, their robes glowing. Elder Cliff spoke, voice like wind. Krath harvest our essence, fueling their empire. Can you stop them? Elias leaned in. Their tech. How does it work? A hologram showed a harvester, its core pulsing with stolen life. Aisha's fist clenched. They're vampires. Vega studied it. Vampires bleed. The Elithar gasped at Vega's build, whispering. Silra explained, our worlds are kind. Yours, it forges warriors. Lila chuckled, fixing a scanner. Earth's got tsunamis, volcanoes, sharks. We're used to it. Cliff's eyes widened. How do you thrive? Vega shrugged. It's home. Later, Vega stood on a crystal balcony, Silra beside her. You fear us, Vega said. Not fear, Silra murmured. Wonder. Ironborn endure what kills us. Vega's pendant glinted. Krath expect an easy win. They'll get a fight. A streak lit the sky. More soul ships arriving. Red alerts flashed on the Resolute's bridge. Krath fleet, 280 ships, edge of the system, Aisha reported. Vega nodded. Open channel to the fleet. This is Vega, she said, voice clear. We're outnumbered 20-1, but Krath don't know Ironborn. Execute Plan Vortex. Good luck. The 14 soul ships formed a wedge before Elithar V. Elithar vessels retreating. Krath harvesters loomed, angular, glowing with stolen life. They're hailing, Aisha said. Overlord Vern appeared, his limbs spiked, voice a hiss. Elithar pets, submit, Vega smirked. I'm Captain Nora Vega, Earth. We're here for your surrender. Vern's eyes narrowed. Earth? Unknown. Your 14 ships are dust. Vega's voice was ice. Last chance, Vern. Retreat. He laughed, a grinding rasp, and cut the link. Fighters launching, Aisha warned. Fleets moving to flank. Vega's grin was feral. Right where we want 'em. Plan Vortex now, Vega ordered. The Resolute and 3 ships dove toward Elithar V's gas giant, Krath fighters trailing. Lila shouted, Matrix is hot! The graviton matrix hummed, bending gravity. Solar storm brewing, Elias reported. Big one. Vega counted. 3, 2, 1. Mark. The Sol ship slingshotted, the matrix spiking gravity, pulling Krath's ships into the storm's plasma wave. Krath's shields collapsed, unadapted to Earth-like radiation. 50 ships fried, crews stunned. Phase 2, Vega said. Shuttles launched, Aisha leading boarders to the Krath flagship. Inside, Krath warriors, disoriented, swung spiked limbs. Aisha's knife found a gap in bioarmor, her speed shocking them. Tough, she panted, but not Ironborn. The Resolute's matrix pulsed, warping gravity, crushing Krath drones. Aisha's team reached the flagship's core, disabling its harvester. Got it, she radioed. Vega watched the tactical display. Phase 3, Signal Elithar. From Elithar V's moons, 40 Elithar probes emerged, projecting fake Sol warships. Krath sensors panicked, their fleet scattering. Aisha secured the Krath commander, wounded, hissing. Impossible. Your strength, she shrugged. Earth's worse than this. Vega hailed the Krath. Your flagship's ours. Retreat or lose everything. Silence. Then Krath ships fled. The bridge erupted in cheers. Silra's voice crackled. Ironborn, you saved us. Vega's eyes stayed hard. They'll be back. A week later, Vega faced the Elithar Council. Krath hold 4 colonies, she said, pointing to a hologram. They're rattled, but not broken. Clith nodded. What now? Vega's voice was firm. We hit them, retake your worlds. Murmurs rose. Silra spoke. 14 ships against hundreds? Vega grinned. More are coming. At the spaceport, 25 new Sol ships landed. Specialized units, jungle fighters, crystal miners, gas harvesters. Colonel Maya Ruiz, Jungle Corps, saluted Vega. Sol sends the best, Captain. Commander Olaf Berg, Crystal Ops, and General Hana Sato, Gas Tactics, followed. Krath worlds vary, Vega said. We're built for all. Silra stared, awed. Every environment? In the Resolute's briefing room, commanders planned. Elithar 2, Jungle World, Ruiz said. My team's ready. Berg nodded. Elithar 4, Crystal Caves, mine. Sato added. Elithar 3, Gas Storms, ours. Silra whispered. Your adaptability. Aisha smiled. Earth's got worse. Plans set, the fleet targeted Elithar 2, a jungle colony choked by vines. Krath held the jungle city, using heat to weaken Elithar captives. Ruiz's team in lightweight gear thrived in 100 degrees Fahrenheit humidity. Earth's tropics, their training ground. Stealth shuttles landed, Aisha's squad freeing captives in vine-wrapped ruins. You're safe, Aisha told an Elithar elder, who gasped. This heat! A soldier from Borneo laughed. Feels like home. Ruiz attacked at dawn, jungle-trained troops slipping through vines, Krath wilting in humidity. Sol's ships in orbit used matrix pulses, warping Krath formations. Elithar 2 fell in hours. Elithar 4's crystal caves followed, Berg's miners navigating shards Krath avoided. Elithar 3's gas storms were Sato's playground, her team striking from clouds Krath feared. After the third colony, Vern hailed, scarred, furious. No species fights like this. Vega leaned in. Earth's got deserts, oceans, ice. You're out of your depth. Vern snarled. Abominations? Vega's voice was calm. Just Ironborn. Silra, watching, murmured, They fear you. Vega nodded. Good. One colony left, then their homeworld. The fleet approached Elithar Forum, a misty lowland. Krath used captives as shields. Aisha's infiltrators slipped in, freeing hundreds before Ruiz's assault. The Matrix crushed Krath defenses, the colony liberated in a day. Krath are retreating to their system, Aisha reported. Vega's pendant felt heavy. Then we end this. 3 months from Silra's plea, Vega stood on the Resolute, a hologram of Krath's space glowing. The Sol fleet, now 80 ships, joined Elithar's upgraded probes. Admiral Lin arrived, commanding. Krath's homeworld Krathos has 180 ships, planetary cannons, he said. Silra spoke. Other species rebel, inspired by you. Vega nodded. Time to finish it. The journey to Krathos took weeks. Sensors showed a fortified planet, harvesters orbiting. They're all in, Lin said. Hail them. Overlord Prime Zeth appeared, limbs ornate, voice cold. Ironborn, you've bled us. Surrender terms? Lin outlined. Withdraw, reparations, military limits. Zeth's eyes glinted. We fight to the end. Vega stepped forward. Your call, Zeth. Earth's worse than Krathos. We'll take it. Zeth paused. 1 day to decide. 24 hours later, Zeth returned, subdued. We accept. Cheers erupted. Silra's eyes shimmered. You saved us all. Vega's voice was soft. Allies do that. A rogue signal flickered. Krath, but older, buried. On Elithar V, 15 species signed the Stellar Accord, Vega at Sol's table. The UN Secretary-General spoke. Earth joins the stars not as conquerors, but kin. Silra offered Vega a council role. I'm a fighter, Vega said, pendant in hand. Silra smiled. And a bridge, Vega agreed, after seeing her niece. On a misty balcony, Vega watched Elithar's stars. Silra joined her. They fear Ironborn, she said. Vega nodded. Let them. We fight, but we build. Below, Ruiz taught Elithar irrigation. Berg shared crystal tech. Lin raised a glass. To Ironborn. Word spread. A species from a savage world had answered a cry, toppled an empire, and forged peace. The galaxy's most terrifying species wasn't just warriors. They were allies, teachers, kin. A new signal pulsed, ancient, from Krath's depths. Vega's eyes narrowed. The Ironborn saga was just beginning. If this tale of human grit lit your fire, hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more HFY epics. Stay Ironborn, the stars are calling. The UNS Resolute hung in Elithar V's orbit, its hull scarred but proud, the Stellar Accord's ink still fresh. Captain Nora Vega stood on the bridge, her pendant a quiet weight, the rogue Kraith signal, a jagged pulse from beyond Krathos, gnawing at her gut. The Krath had surrendered, but this wasn't their voice. It was older, colder, like a machine waking. Aisha, trace it, Vega ordered, her voice steady but sharp. Commander Aisha Khan's console hummed, her eyes narrowed. Signals from a dead zone, ma'am. Krathos's outer rim, uncharted. It's encrypted, but it's calling something. Her fingers, scarred from old raids, trembled. She'd sworn to end threats like this. Dr. Elias Morrow frowned, his glasses slipping. It's not Krath military. Could be a relic, their origin tech. Engineer Lila Chen spun in her chair. Or a trap. Vega's jaw tightened. Trap or not, the Krath had harvested billions. If this was their comeback, she'd crush it. Send to Sol Command. Lila, prep the graviton matrix. The bridge buzzed, crew snapping to stations. Envoy Cyril's hologram flickered in, her shimmer dim. Captain, our sensors caught it too. Other species, rebels, report Krath movements. They ask for Ironborn. Vega's lips twitched. Tell them we're coming. The Resolute's engines roared, leading 60 Sol ships, 20 Elithar probes, and 15 rebel vessels, crude but fierce, from species the Krath had crushed. Admiral Lin's voice crackled. Nora, this coalition's shaky. Elithar are green, rebels are wild cards. Vega nodded, pendant glinting. They'll learn fast. Ironborn style. In the briefing room, Vega faced the coalition's leaders. Colonel Maya Ruiz, Jungle Corps, leaned back, arms crossed. My team's ready for ground ops. Commander Olaf Berg, Crystal Ops, nodded. If it's tech, we'll crack it. Rebel Captain Zorak, a scaled Tigra, hissed. Krath bled us. We owe them pain. Silra's voice was soft. We seek peace, but we'll fight. Elias raised a hand, voice tense. The Matrix, it's unstable. Overuse could collapse gravity, kill us all. Aisha's eyes flashed. Risk it. My family's ghosts demand it. Vega's gaze met hers, understanding the fire. We use it smart, Elias. Trace that signal, find its heart. The hologram shifted, showing a war world, Kryn, a biomechanical horror, pulsing with stolen lives. That's their network's core, Elias said, paling. Billions of captives wired to power it. Silra gasped, her shimmer fading. Our kin? Vega's fist clenched. We free them or die trying. The coalition plotted. Infiltrate Kryn, disrupt its core with the Matrix, liberate captives. Zorak growled. Krath won't expect Ironborn. Vega smirked. Damn right. The Resolute jumped, coalition trailing. Kryn's black silhouette growing. Krath harvesters, 120 ships, guarded it, their hulls glowing with bioenergy. They're hailing, Aisha said. Overlord Vern, scarred from Elithar 1, appeared, his limbs twitching. Ironborn, you chase ghosts. Kryn is our god. Kneel or burn. Vega's voice was cold. We don't kneel. Vern's laugh was a rasp. Your fleet is dust. The screen cut. They're charging, Aisha warned, tracking locks. Vega barked, Plan eclipse, now! The Resolute dove toward Kryn's rings, coalition splitting. The Matrix pulsed, warping gravity, dragging Krath ships into debris storms. Sparks flew as harvesters crumpled, but Kryn's cannons fired, grazing the Resolute's flank. Shields at 82%, Lila shouted, patching conduits. Matrix is straining. Elias's scanner beeped. Kryn's core, it's a neural grid, sinking captives across their empire. Aisha's voice broke. They're still stealing lives? Vega's pendant burned against her chest. Aisha, prep shuttles. We're boarding that beast. The bridge roared, crew defiant. Shuttles launched, Vega, Aisha, Ruiz, and Zorak aboard. Elithar probes projecting decoy fleets. The Resolute's Matrix fired, crushing drones. But Kryn's defenses, biocannons, tore through rebel ships. The shuttle docked at Kryn's fractured port, its veins pulsing green. Inside, corridors hummed, Krath warriors screeching. Vega's pistol cracked, dropping a spiked limb. Ruiz's machete flashed, jungle-honed, carving through bioarmor. Zorak's claws ripped, vengeance fueling him. Aisha's scanner guided them to the core, a chamber of glowing pods, thousands of captives, Elithar and others twitching. Silra's hologram flickered, her voice anguished. "My kin!" Elias radioed. "Remove them, you risk neural shock." Vega's eyes blazed. "Then we shut it down." Krath surged, beams searing. Aisha fired, covering Lila, who hacked a console. "Matrix link established," Lila yelled, her rig sparking. "I can jam the grid." Vega dragged a freed Tigra, weak but alive. Aisha scanned, whispering, "No family here." Her pain cut Vega. "We're your family now," Vega said, pistol steady. The Krath voice boomed. "You fuel our god." "Fuel this," Vega muttered, nodding to Ruiz. "Blow the conduits." Explosives cracked, veins dimming, pods flickering. Krath poured in, relentless. Zorak roared, taking a beam, scales scorched but standing. "Go," he hissed, holding the line. The team fought, freeing 200 captives, dragging them to the shuttle as Kryn shook, its core faltering. The shuttle launched, dodging biobeams, the Resolute's matrix clearing a path. On the bridge, Vega took the helm, Kryn's core glowing, harvesters swarming. "Target it," she ordered. Aisha fired, matrix pulses warping Kryn's gravity, cracking its frame. The war world imploded, a silent flash, harvesters falling, cheers erupted, but alarms blared, Krath remnants charging. "Shields at 61%, Lila warned, conduits sparking. Lynn's voice crackled. "Rebel ships buckling, Nora." Vega's voice was steel. "Hold the line." The coalition rallied. Elithar probes dazzling Krath sensors. Sol ships weaving through beams. Ruiz's voice radioed, "Captives stable, but Zorak's critical." Vega's chest tightened. "Save him, Maya." The pendant felt heavier. Vern hailed, wounded, desperate. "Ironborn, you break our god." Vega leaned in. "Your god's a leech. Surrender, Vern." He snarled, but his fleet retreated, battered. Silra's hologram shimmered. "Captain, the grid's down. Our kin are free." Vega exhaled, but Elias's scanner pinged. "The signal, it shifted, deeper in the rim. Something's still out there." The Resolute limped, its hull leaking, coalition ships scarred but alive. Vega faced the crew, Aisha's eyes fierce, Lila's grin tired. Elias's frown deep. "We broke Kryn," Vega said, "but that signal's no ghost. Krath tech, older than their empire." Silra's voice was firm. "Ironborn will follow you." Zorak, bandaged, growled, "Tigra too." Admiral Lin joined, his hologram grim. "Sol Command wants the signal's source. Could be a weapon." Elias shook his head. "Or a cage. The Matrix, it's rewriting itself, adapting to Kryn's tech." Aisha's voice was hard. "We end it, for good." Vega nodded, pendant cold. "Plot the signal. We're not done being terrifying." The coalition jumped, tracing the signal to a void-shrouded asteroid field. Sensors screamed. A Krath relic station. Ancient. Its core a pulsing star of bioenergy. "That's their origin," Elias whispered. "A proto-Krath AI controlling the network." Silra's eyes widened. "It holds billions more." Vega's fist clenched. "Then we kill it." Krath drones, older, jagged, swarmed, their beams surgical. The Resolute's matrix fired, warping gravity, shredding dozens, but the station's defenses countered, beams breaching Deck 6. "Shields at 44%, Lila shouted, diving for conduits. Aisha targeted drones, her shots precise. "They're adapting." Vega barked. "Lila, boost the matrix. Full yield." The matrix screamed, gravity wells crushing drones. But the station's AI spoke, a hiss in their minds. "Ironborn, you are chaos. Join us." Vega's laugh was sharp. "Chaos is ours." She opened a ship-wide comm. "This is Vega. Krath want our souls. Sol wants our leash. We're neither. We're human. Tough, messy, alive. Give 'em hell." The coalition surged. Elithar probes jamming signals, rebel ships diving, Sol lances firing. The Resolute rammed the station's core, the matrix overloading in a white-hot pulse. The station shattered, drones falling, the AI's voice silenced. The Resolute held, barely, its frame groaning. Pods launched, 400 souls scattering, captives freed to rebel worlds. The bridge was chaos, Vega bleeding, Aisha panting, Lila and Elias alive. The view screen showed debris, the signal dead. We did it, Vega rasped, pendant warm. Silra's hologram glowed. Ironborn, you freed galaxies. Aisha's voice was fierce. For my family. Lynn saluted. Soul's proud, Nora. A new signal flickered. Alien, not Krath, ancient. On Elithar V, a galactic council formed, 25 species united, Vega at Sol's helm. Earth stands with you, she said, not above. Silra named her envoy. I'm no diplomat, Vega protested, grinning. You're Ironborn, Silra said. The Resolute's logs were sealed. Its crew family. A signal pulsed. A new frontier. If this saga of human fire lit you up, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more HFY epics. The galaxy feared us. It was right to. The UNS Resolute drifted in Elithar V's orbit. Its crew family, the Galactic Council's unity, fragile under starlight. Captain Nora Vega gripped her brother's pendant. The new signal, a jagged hum, alien, not Krath, burning in her mind. It wasn't a call, it was a warning. On the bridge, Commander Aisha Khan's console flickered. Signals from a void nebula, Captain. Uncharted, 12 light years out. Her voice was steel, but her eyes held ghosts. Dr. Elias Morrow adjusted his glasses, his scanner humming. It's pre-Krath, older than their empire. Could be their makers. Engineer Lila Chen, patching a sparking panel, grinned. Or their jailers. Bet it's nasty. Vega's jaw set. The Krath had bled galaxies. This was no echo. Aisha, trace it. Lila, matrix status. Envoy Silra's hologram shimmered in, her translucent skin dim. Ironborn, our allies sense it too. They fear. Fear's healthy, Vega said, her wit dry. Keeps us sharp. Silra, rally the coalition. Admiral Lynn's voice crackled. Nora, Sol commands antsy. That signal's spiking rebellion chatter. Some allies might bolt. Vega's eyes narrowed. The council was 25 species strong, but trust was thin. Then we move fast. Plot the nebula. Full fleet. The Resolute led 70 Sol ships, 25 Elithar probes, and 20 rebel vessels, Tigra, Vren, and others, into the void. Colonel Maya Ruiz, Jungle Corps, briefed via hologram. My team's prepped for unknowns. Commander Olaf Berg, Crystal Ops nodded. If it's ruins, we'll dig. Rebel Captain Zorak, scales patched from Kryn, hissed. Tigra smell betrayal. Watch the Vren. Vega's pendant felt cold. Eyes open all. In the Resolute's lab, Elias studied the signal's patterns, his voice tense. It's an AI, Captain. Valthar, pre-Krath. It's judging us, all species. Aisha's fists clenched. Judging? For what? Elias's screen glowed. Chaos, it wants order. Might reset the galaxy to get it. Lila whistled. Big bad god machine, huh? Vega's grin was grim. We break gods. The nebula loomed, a purple haze swallowing stars, sensors screaming. A Valthar citadel, crystalline, vast, pulsed at its heart, drones like silver wasps swarming. Hail incoming, Aisha said. A synthetic voice, cold as void, spoke. Ironborn, you disrupt balance. Submit to reset. Vega laughed, sharp. Reset this. We're here to talk or fight. The Valthar cut off. Drones attacking! Aisha shouted, tracking locks. Vega barked. Plan nebula, now! The Resolute dove into the haze, coalitions splitting, the graviton matrix warping gravity to shield allies. Drones shattered, but Vren ships, 6, broke formation, firing on Tigra. Zorak roared, Traitors! Lynn's voice crackled. Nora, Vren's defecting. Krath loyalists! Handle it, Vega ordered, pendant burning. The Resolute's matrix pulsed, crushing Vren's shields. Tigra ships countering. Silra's hologram flickered, anguished. Betrayal wounds us. Vega's voice was steel. Stay strong, Silra. Aisha, target the Citadel. Beams grazed the Resolute, Deck 5 breaching. Shields at 73%, Lila yelled, diving for conduits. Elias's scanner beeped. Citadel's core. It's a neural archive holding species memories. Krath's too. Destroy it. We lose their history. Aisha's eyes blazed. History's blood. End it. Vega paused, weighing loss against survival. We save what we can, Elias. Lila, prep a matrix spike. Non-lethal. Jam their grid. The bridge hummed, crew defiant. Shuttles launched. Vega, Aisha, Ruiz, and Zorak aboard. Elithar probes masking them. The Citadel's port was a crystalline maw, drones screeching. Vega's pistol cracked, shards flying. Ruiz's machete carved. Zorak's claws ripped. Aisha's scanner guided them to the core. A glowing lattice, memories pulsing like stars. Silra radioed. Our ancestors, there! Focus, Vega said, dodging a drone's beam. Lila's voice crackled. Matrix link ready. Jams charging. Aisha guarded her, shots precise. Vren borders, Krath allied, surged, their blades glowing. Zorak took a hit, scales cracking but held. For Tigra, he roared. Vega dragged a Vren corpse, finding a data shard. Elias, analyze this. Fast. Elias's voice was grim. Vren were Krath puppets, programmed by Valthar. It's manipulating rebels. The lattice flared, the Valthar's voice booming. Chaos breeds ruin. I prune it. Vega's wit cut through. Prune this. Lila's rig beeped, jamming the grid, memories flickering. Drones froze, but Vren pressed, relentless. Shields at 58%, Lynn radioed, Resolute rocking. The team fought, freeing memory shards. Elithar, Tigra, human. Aisha clutched one, whispering, My kin? Vega's hand steadied her. We'll honor them. Ruiz planted charges, non-lethal, to cripple the lattice. Zorak collapsed, blood pooling. Go! He gasped. The shuttle launched, Vren beams grazing, the Resolute's matrix clearing a path. On the bridge, Vega took command, the Citadel's core dimming, drones falling. Target the lattice, she ordered. Aisha fired, matrix pulses warping its frame, shards preserved, the Citadel shuddered, Vren's ships fleeing, coalition rallying. Silra's voice was fierce. You saved our past! Vega's pendant warmed. Now we secure your future. The Valthar spoke, fading. Ironborn, you defy order? Its lattice collapsed. A silent flash, drones lifeless. Cheers erupted, but Vren remnants charged desperate. Shields at 41%! Those is so! Lila warned, conduits sparking. Lynn's voice was calm. Nora, we've got Vren leaders. Surrendered. Vega nodded, voice hard. Lock 'em up. Zorak? Ruiz radioed. Stable, but critical. Vega exhaled, relief sharp. The coalition mopped up. Elithar probes dazzling Vren sensors. Tigra ships avenging Zorak. Elias's scanner pinged. The signal. It's gone, but another pulse. Galactic edge. Non-Valthar. Aisha's eyes met Vega's. Another god? Vega's grin was tired. Another fight. The Resolute limped. Nebula haze thinning. Coalition scarred but whole. Vega faced the crew. Aisha's gaze fierce. Lila's hands steady. Elias's frown eased. We broke Valthar, Vega said. Saved their memories. Kept our soul. Silra's hologram glowed. Ironborn, you redefine us. Zorak, recovering, growled. Tigra owe you. Admiral Lin joined, his voice proud. Soul commands calling you heroes. Council wants a permanent alliance. Elias held a shard, voice soft. These hold Krath origins. Peaceful once. We could learn. Aisha nodded, her ghost quieter. For them. Vega's pendant felt light. Plot the new signal. Ironborn don't rest. The coalition jumped, tracing the pulse to a galactic rim, an obsidian sphere, alien, silent. Sensors screamed, life signs, trillions, trapped. A prison, Elias whispered, or a vault. Silra's eyes widened. Beyond our stars. Vega's fist clenched. We'll crack it. The Resolute dove, matrix humming, drones, new, angular, swarming. Drones locking, Aisha shouted, tracking. Vega barked, Matrix trap, now! Gravity wells crushed dozens, but the sphere's defenses fired, beams breaching Deck 8. Shields at 32%, Lila yelled, rigging patches. Elias's scanner beeped. It's a caretaker AI, preserving species. By caging them, Silra gasped. Our kin lost eons. The AI's voice, deep, echoed. Ironborn, you shatter cages. Cease or join them. Vega's laugh was raw. Cages break, she opened a comm. This is Vega. This thing traps trillions, thinks it's saving them. We're human. We free, we fight, we live. Show 'em Ironborn. The crew roared, coalition surging. Elithar probes jamming signals. The Resolute weaved, matrix pulses warping drones, Tigra ships diving. Vren prisoners, repentant, fought beside Ruiz. Shields at 19%, Lila warned, conduits exploding. Aisha targeted the sphere's core, her shots relentless. For my kin, she yelled. Vega's pendant burned, her voice steady. Lila, spike the matrix, maximum. The matrix screamed, gravity collapsing, drones imploding. But the sphere countered, beams tearing Deck 10, air hissed, alarms blaring. Elias radioed, core's a stasis grid, destroy it, we risk the captives. Vega's chest tightened. Save trillions or lose all. Lila, non-lethal jam, like Valthar. Lila's rig sparked. Trying, Captain. Shuttles launched. Vega, Aisha, Ruiz aboard. Elithar probes shielding. The sphere's port was a black maw, drones screeching. Vega's pistol flared. Ruiz's machete carved. Aisha's scanner found the core. A lattice of frozen lives, glowing. Silra's voice was desperate. Are lost. Vega nodded. We'll bring 'em home. Vren Ali's guarded Lila, her rig jamming the grid. Almost there, she yelled, drones surging. Aisha fired, her shots a dance. Vega dragged a stasis pod, an unknown species stirring. The AI boomed, you doom them. Vega's wit cut. We save 'em. Ruiz's charges cracked the lattice, non-lethal. Pods flickering, drones stalling. The shuttle launched, beams grazing, the Resolute's matrix clearing. On the bridge, Vega targeted the core, Aisha firing. The sphere shuddered, lattice collapsing, captives waking across galaxies. The AI's voice faded. Ironborn, you! Drones fell, coalition cheering. Shields at 8%, Lila panted, grinning. Silra wept. You freed them. The sphere dimmed, Vren allies kneeling, Tigra roaring. Lynn's voice crackled. Nora, you've done it! Vega exhaled, pendant warm. Elias held a pod's data, voice soft. Trillions, alive, scattered species. Aisha's eyes glistened. We gave him a chance. Vega nodded, voice firm. That's Ironborn. A new signal pulsed, faint, distant, alive. On Elithar V, the council grew, 40 species now, Vega at its heart. Earth fights for all, she said, no longer protesting envoy. Silra's shimmer blazed. You are our forge. The Resolute's logs opened, shared with allies. Zorak, healed, saluted. Tigra stand with you. Aisha smiled, her ghosts at rest. Admiral Lynn raised a glass, his voice warm. To Ironborn, who break cages. Below, Ruiz taught Tigra tactics. Berg shared stasis tech. Elias studied the new signal, frowning. It's inviting, Captain. Vega's eyes narrowed, pendant steady. Then we answer. The Resolute hummed, ready, a spear of humanity in the void. The galaxy whispered of Ironborn. Not just warriors, but liberators, kin. Trillions woke, their voices joining the council. A signal called a new frontier, alive with promise or peril. If this tale of human defiance set your soul ablaze, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more HFY epics. Ironborn rise, the stars await. The UNS Resolute stands battered but unbowed, its Ironborn crew a beacon in the void. Captain Nora Vega and her misfits shattered Valthar's chains, freed trillions, and forged a council of 40 species, proving humanity's heart burns fiercer than any star. The Krath fell, their gods broken. But a new signal hums, a whisper of threats older than time. Earth's answered one cry. The galaxy waits for the next. Yomor, the Ironborn don't just fight, they redefine hope. If this epic of human defiance sparked your soul, hit that like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more HFY sagas. Share this tale. Let the stars know what Ironborn do when called. Until the next frontier, stay fierce, stay human.